Okay, yeah. So your P and the R, as they come together, yeah, it's telling us there. So we know that you're married and mated. So, like I was saying, that is to then create the alchemical wedding within. So we have been told there within the word that that is the case within the etymology of the actual word. Yeah. So moving forward, right? So I was saying there with Prince and Princess. So by doing this, by using these slogans and these labels, by using this vibration for the self and having others call it that, but you not calling just using the title for the self, that then means that others are then stealing your light. Your light was being stolen at that in those particular moments. Yeah. But now that is now being reclaimed. That is what is happening. Yep. So moving forward, moving forward. Right. So we must repair. So repair, you must do again. So you must recycle and purge. Purge. Yeah. In order to repair again. Yeah. Which is why we have regular. Yeah, REG, which is Regina. Regular, so you're always going to be there, yeah? He's a regular. He's always coming in. He's regular. So that's why she's the Queen of the United Kingdom. Her surname is Regina, yeah? Regular. Always there. In your redshift, which is to radiate. So that is going to give you RE, yeah? So you must recycle and replenish and recycle your shit. You recycle your metal, yeah? Recycle your metal by creating a heat. You can turn that metal into a vapor, and then that vapor is then transmuted into a gold. And this is the top end of mystical spiritual alchemy that we're doing right here. Yeah. So again, that is why. So we come back again to the R. Yeah. So you have the R again, as I was saying. So then the R, now the G, and the capital G are back to back. The lowercase g and your capital G are back to back. So that is telling you, yeah, that your duality, yeah, is an illusion. Yeah, that your fragmentation is an illusion. Yeah, because your P, your R, and your G, and your 9 are all the same. They're all as one. In actual fact, so your G, lowercase, uppercase G, will give you your 77. Yeah, that then gives you your P's. Your G and your G will give you your 77. But your 77 will give you plasma gases. Your 77, yeah, will give you your plasma gases. That is what 77 is. 7 is your plasma. Yeah, your G is your gases. G is also giving you your grand architect. Your grand architect resides up high, yeah, in your purple plasmas. Outside of this realm, at the top of the sevens. The leader of the seven Kleeper is Saturn, yeah, which is going to give you the ruler of the electromagnetic spectrum, which is the 7-ray spectrum. Yeah, and this is then why. So then we have purple. See purple. The Phoenicians, and you will see the Queen of England. I always mention these people because they're occultists and they're stealing your light. Yeah, these people, they're dark occultists. They don purple. When Prince died, PR. When Prince the singer died, he wore purple. He sung a song called Purple Rain. When he died, the Queen wore purple. Yeah, she wore this purple here. Yeah, because she is your ruler here. So the word ruler, yeah, is an anagram of purple. Ruler is inside of purple. The Pope, P for light. I said before, anytime you get double P, anytime it doubles up on itself, yeah, it's an emphasis of the light. So the Pope used to be the ruler. The Pope used to be the ruler. Religion used to rule prior to government. Because religion is to bind, exoteric religion. So what I was speaking about earlier from this Kabbalist, and Moses parting the Red Sea, that is the true occult meaning that has been hidden within the esoteric text to keep you away from the electromagnetic circuitry that works within inside of you that leads to your supreme state of being. That is how it is. Yeah. So that is what we have right here on this board. On this board here. So your plasma is above. The plasma sits up high. The purple plasma up high. Up resides within purple. Up is an anagram of purple again, which is going to give us up high. And up high is the purple plasma. Up high above the blue sky. Yeah. That's how that works. And now we are working with that plasma. That plasma is consciousness, resides in the place of perfection and wants nothing but that for you. So it will give you a free energy that will mean that you will never have to pay for anything again. That's how it works. So then what they do is they use a Rolls-Royce. Rolls-Royce. Such a powerful word. Rolls is giving you 96. Yeah. The Hebrew name for God is Iyad Had Vaheh. Yeah. Yeah, what starts with the 96, which I'll be explaining. Yeah, so this is why you have your Rolls-Royce. How much is a Rolls-Royce? Lots and lots of MO, M4, lots of dense matter. Yeah, which is dense energy, which is called money, to get you a Rolls-Royce. But then your royalty and your dark occultist will drive the Rolls-Royce. Why is it Rolls-Royce? Because you're using royal. Yeah, you see, royal and loyal. Royal and loyal. Yeah, that is how that board works. Yeah. Now straight onto the very last one. Straight into the last one. Straight into the last one. So here, this one kind of solidifies things. Yeah. So you fell. Yeah. You're a falling star. You're a fallen star that has fallen. I show you how. I show you how you fell. The number is vibration. The vibration, yeah, that leads to the cause of this physical realm. So spirit and matter is encased within the vibration of the number and the word. Yeah, telling the story of your divinity. Yeah, so what you have here, yeah, I said with rolls, the reason rolls is such a powerful number, such a royal divine number, is because of the Taurus bull field rolls, and that's why it's giving us the illusion of the time. And then you have the 12 angels of light. Yeah. So at the moment, obviously, we've just come through the summer solstice. Yeah. Yeah. So then we are now going to be moving. The clock is going to move towards the autumnal equinox. That is how it works. Yeah. And obviously, so we get from Cancer, and then we're going to go straight into Leo, the lion heart in the center again. So you fell. When you fell, you fell from 7 and 8. You came from 9 from cause, yeah. But then you fell using 7 and 8, and 7 and 8 is light infinite, so it's infinite light. So you are infinite light falling into density. I'm going to show you that right now, in case within the word, yeah. So then you fell, yeah. You are fallen light. So you fell from 7 and 8, which is pH, which is infinite light. You fell from that into 6 and 5. You fell from that as a pentagram and a hexagram, yeah, which is your masculine and feminine, your 4 elements and your ether. You fell from that, yeah. When you fell from that, Grace, yeah, you fell as a falling star. There's your hexagram and your pentagram. This is your Fe. You fell into Fe, which you fell into iron, yeah. Iron, yeah, relates to Mars. Mars is your red root, which is your redshift. Your iron is your 9965. Yeah. Your root is your 9662. But your roof is your 9666. So in the numbers, it's telling us that your root contains your divinity, which is your 96, which is the spirit and matter, but this is your root. So it equates to 5, which is just above the 4. And it's 5 is sitting between, 5 is sitting between your density and your 6 for sex. Yeah? And what is your 5? Your 5 is your 4 elements plus your ether. Your etheric body is the first metaphysical body outside of your physical body. Yeah? So that is why it is down here as your root, and your etheric body resides near your spleen, inside of you. Yeah, so everything is happening right here. You're a supreme being right now. You just can't remember it. So this is why you have. So Mars. So iron, which is your blood. You fall from Fe into iron, which is red blood, which is Mars, which is the root, which is Mars, which is wars. So if you don't control yourself, if you cannot control yourself, then you will be in war with yourself. And that is what we see on a day-to-day basis. Then you will be in denial of that war, and then you will create your shadow, and then you'll project your negativity out onto everybody else and deny your own. And that's what makes you a shit human being. And that is why I will continue to do this until it's not needed to be done anymore. Right. So that is what happens. So I'm showing you what I'm showing you here is your duality is an illusion. So your heaven resides within your hell, and that is what you can see here. So when you look at this unconsciously or subconsciously, you can see, you look and you think, why is that should be above this? But then the numbers tell you, look, no, this is above this, even though your two dualistic eyes can see that the root is above the roof. You can know from the numbers that the roof is above the root. That's why that has been done in that way. Yeah. So so this is your hex. This is your masculine and feminine. They must come together in perfect union for you to become your true state. What happens is that you become a new being. You become a new being. When you rise up that Shishumna, and you can rise up that Jacob's ladder, and it's Jacob's ladder because J is 1 and 0 again. And ladder is L for 12, which is the 12 angles of light. That's why it's JL. That is why it's JL. And that is why these people use PLC for their corporation. PLC. Yeah? They're using the whole of the light with your trinity. And then a corporal or corporation is again using the whole of the light. Your trinity. Your 6 for your carbon man. Yeah, your 9 for your causality, and your P for your 7-ray serpent. They're using it against you, corporation. Yeah, that's what that is. Yeah. So here, that is your hex. Your 6 is your sex. Your masculine and feminine reunite to bring about a more supreme state of being. Because when you recognize it is an emotional scenario, when you become self-activated through the serpent. Because then you can look at your old self. Yeah, you can look at your old self, and then you realize what your mother from inside you can do, what you can do for yourself. You save yourself and you upgrade into a new state of being. Such an the most greatest love story ever told is when you remember your true self that is hiding behind these false personas and false egos and so on and so forth. It can be hard to explain, but it is the greatest love story ever told. When you can save yourself and then realize that your mother is there in divinity to save you. Right, so this is why EM, electromagnetism, is 9. But then they will use the word elect. You have to elect somebody. Yeah, but EM is 9, so it's telling you there. And that is why me, every time you say me, you're saying 9. You're saying you come from cause. Every time you say me. Every time you say 9, you say I, which is 9. I'm 9. Every time you say I'm, you say 9. This is how it is. And 9 is causality. Yeah? This is why when you work with your alphabet, work with your 9 times table, you'll see that everything goes back to 9. And the actual alphabet can be reversed and drop this single digit, and you will get it. The whole thing is 9s. The whole thing is 9s. Yeah. So that is how this works. Then what happens is when you fell, you were given the fire of Prometheus. Prometheus, yeah. So what happened with Prometheus? Prometheus gave the fire to man. Give man the fire. Yeah. Now that fire of Lucifer, yeah, is a two-way fire, because that fire that fire that you see, yeah, this Luciferian fire. So it said in Greek mythology, the Titan Prometheus had a reputation as being something of a clever trickster, and he famously gave the human race the gift of fire and the skill of metalwork, an action from which he was punished by Zeus. Now, it was that action which he was punished by Zeus. Now, Zeus held a thunderbolt. That thunderbolt is your ionic plasmic charge, and Zeus held that like a spear of destiny, like a bottle of age. This is how it is. This is how it is. Now, Prometheus, guess what? It's PR. It is PR. So Prometheus will be PR, and the reason that Prometheus will be PR is because what Prometheus does is it gives us this scenario. Because you see, I don't want you to know about this, but I will tell you that you see the Baphomet is Sophia. Yeah, your 6 is in your 9. Your beast is in your divinity. So you see this beast is the Jachin, yeah? And that Jachin, yeah, is what happens, is the fire of Prometheus. Everything that is happening to us is because what's happening is we're adopting, working with lust. We don't understand the workings of our metaphysical workings of our own vessel as the avatar. Yeah, so, and that is where Prometheus gives us this fire. That fire is a two-way street. It can go up or down. It can go for or against you, depending upon how you use it. Whether you're acting in lust or love, there's two consciousnesses attached to this, and that is why we fell from out of the garden state, and that is why we are been in this fallen state. So then you have your red blood. You have fallen here into red blood, into DE density. But DE density, DE is 9, and Prometheus here. You have here is your 97, is your P and your R. Remember, I've broken the P and the R down. The P and the R is mated and to be married. If you don't mate this fire of Prometheus and marry it with your mother who resides within with your fire. If you do not do that, yeah, if we don't do that, then our consciousness is an animalistic consciousness that we cannot attain this higher blissful state of knowing and being, yeah. And therefore a heat is a life. Heat is life. Phosphorus, pH, infinite light, will go for or against us as well. Phosphorus will boost your sexual libido, but it is giving you the fire. And the fire of Prometheus is the lust within the blood that makes man go for greed. And this is why pyro, you see, pyro is fire in the middle. So if anytime I get a pyramid, yeah, I've got pyro, yeah, and pyro is fire in the middle. I'll do this on the next one. So anytime you see a pyramid going upwards, that's what it means. It's a fire, which is this fire in the middle. And pyro breaks down to 77. It's pyro is a divine word, yeah, that's giving you your 7 magnetic fire centers, the 7 heavens, yeah, and then it's also giving you your 96, yeah. And we know the power and the divinity of what we're speaking about. We're talking about 96, which resides up here, yeah, your pineal and your pituitary, which is a region where your spirit soul is able to then leave this realm, access the higher planes. And if we were all able to do that, then there's no way that we could be in this scenario, because we've been accessing the core of who we are through using 96. But by doing that, we've got to climb up JL to do that. Yeah, Jacob's ladder. Yeah. So that's what this is here. So they're saying to you, so then that can go both ways. Both ways. When you are we've been taught to have sex the wrong way. So we are supposed to using our members, yeah. The vagina and the phallic are not supposed to be touched and used in that way, because you mess about with them, you see, then Lucifer will tempt you. That's what it is. That's how it works. That's how it works. When you put it in, you're supposed to just put it in, yeah. You're supposed to put it in, and then you're supposed to use the muscles down there. Your coccyx, yeah, it's connected to your crown. Your coccyx, which is why coccyx is CO, but then crown is CR, because then crown is CR, because 3 and 9, yeah. But coccyx is C and O, which is 3 and 6. So it's telling you that your coccyx is down in your lower region, because you are 6, which is matter. But 3 and 6 will give us 9 again in the coccyx. So it's telling us that we are to work with that area, use the muscles in that area when we are having sex. And then you are to almost pray to your mother to allow the lust not to come in, so that you can raise this energy upwards to access the dormant brain cells, so that the serpent energy can fly straight upwards. But you don't just use sex to do this. You create a tranquility, an equilibrium, and a tranquility, and you are aligned with a charge, an energetic charge, which causes a charged implosion through the virtues. Does it? The charge implosion is coming in, through substances that carry very high ionic electric charges, such as your aged urine, which is stronger, which is 200 times stronger in pH than your cerebrospinal fluid, which is connected to the soul. Because your blood, what's happening is, your soul essence is contained within your blood. Yeah. But now the external plasma that we have now found we're using, that is conscious, and that aligned with the cells within your blood, triggers the magnetic field around them and transmutes the cells into a more etheric state within your physical matter. So what am I saying here? The fire in your blood is Prometheus. I'm going to show you something. You see, so fire, has the same numerical value as iron. So that means what's happening here is, what I'm telling you is that the fire is in your iron, and that Jesus Christ, you, not a fictional character, it's you. That is why his name, his initials are IRNI, which are almost a carbon copy of the iron and the fire. In actual fact, it's a slightly higher numerical value, but your iron and your fire are the same. So it's telling you that this is divinity telling us, breaking open the light right now, that your fire is in your iron, which is connected to your hemoglobin, which is connected to your oxygen, which is connected to your breath, and your oxygen is also 66. So here at the very bottom, when we take fear and we replace the E for the R, what happens is you become free. And then by becoming free, the word free, 69 plus 55 gives you 700. So accessing your 7-ray serpent, by accessing your 7-ray serpent and taking command of the light instead of the light taking command of you, in actual fact, leads towards your internal freedom, which leads towards your liberation as you become reunited with your true higher state of being. So peace, love, and centeredness.